People like to know that what they're doing makes a difference.
For your cybersecurity program, you need to be able to measure whether it's been successful.
Because cyber safety behaviors are so critical to the healthy organization, they must be measured.
You might want to do some internal benchmarking. You'd not to be surprised that there are some departments within your very own company that are practicing excellent cybersecurity behaviors.
So I think one of the first things to really do is to decide how you're going to measure and how you're going to benchmark. Clearly, orchestrating a social engineering exercise, a phishing attack, perhaps a phone social engineering exercise, whether you do it yourself or whether you hire a third party to do it, is a good way to understand what the failure rate of the employees in engaging, potentially giving up their credentials. That gives you an idea of what the problem is. But that's only one attack vector. There's plenty of other tools that I would employ to understand and calibrate, say, what your users are doing online with company assets, or plenty of tools to be able to categorize employee behaviors and look for risky behaviors so that you can identify it and make that one of the behaviors that you're going to try to change in your program.
As people make the company safer, show them the evidence.
So agree on what success is, and that's what we recommend that you measure.
It might be the number of laptops that have been affected by the virus. It might be the number of people in your company that now use some type of password safe instead of writing down their password on a piece of paper on the side of the desk.
Identify the one thing that has the biggest impact to your bottom line, and that's where you start.
Some of the common measurements that you could use to benchmark the risk profile of your employee base. Of course, there is the phishing orchestration, and then measuring how many people click on the link, measuring how many people click on the link, and then enter their credentials. And that's one element, one data point on one attack vendor. You can also do that for social engineering via phone and measure the hit rate or failure rate, however you want to classify it.
That's where the changes begin. Identify one small thing that everyone can drive toward, you measure it, you make it simple, and that's how you'll be successful.
What you might want to do is research other companies that have done cybersecurity really well. Research that and then compare it to the program that you're actually starting. Make sure that they're able to share those stories with others, that is, publicize those best practices.
It really helps to see, like, oh, this is where I started, and this is where I am, and this is where we're going, in order to feel motivated.
It helps reinforce the behaviors you want because you see the progress towards whatever goal it is that you set for yourself.
And that's why call centers often have all those stats that are actually posted in the call center, so people get motivated, and if they're seeing that they're kind of sliding backwards, then you can actually figure out exactly what do I need to do better.